Hi everyone, good afternoon. I am about to do this live video talking about um, one thing that could seriously be the deciding factor in your life. And so that one thing that I'm going to talk about could be the difference between, doing those things and achieving your goals and, not doing those things and not achieving your goals. So I'm going to start off with doing an acknowledgement of country. I would like to acknowledge this country I'm standing on right now, or sitting down on, which is Gugi Yalanji Bubu. That's my land here. I want to pay my respects to elders past, present, and future. Hey Jala, thanks for linking in. And I want to ask, I'll just turn this around first because my Instagram followers are now looking at the rest of my house instead of me. There we go. Hey Jane, thanks for linking in. And so, yeah, I'm on Googie Yalanji Bubu here right now, and I want to ask you, if you're watching this live video, whose land are you standing on right now? If you're linking in live, comment the name of the traditional owners right in the section, or if you're catching the recording later on, then just comment replay. I want to start by also sharing my vision for my life, and I've got a vision statement that I've created, and it says this: living in freedom to free others. So yeah, I'm about to have a yarn about the deciding factor, which could be the difference between achieving your goals and not achieving your goals in life. And so the one thing that, I feel has become quite prominent in my life, and, can determine whether I feel like I'm winning at life or not, is the word consistency. So does your daily activity, whatever it is, in your schedule every single day, is what you're doing leading you to inevitable success? Are you doing it so consistently that, success is just bound to happen? And so highly successful people, they do something every single day and they don't miss a day at all. And so people who are not feeling like they're winning, maybe it's because their activity is quite inconsistent. So what is consistency? Well, hey, Jane. And consistency is basically, creating order in your life and doing the same pattern over and over, time and time again. So for me, what does consistency look like in my life? Well, I know that every day when I wake up and make sure that I'm focused on where I'm headed in life. I think about my goals and my visions that I have for my life, whether it's personal or whether it's professional. And I make sure that I'm going to do whatever it takes in that day that I have to do activity that is going to work towards achieving those goals. So whether that's reading a book because I feel like I'm feeding my life with, relevant thoughts, whether it's because I'm listening to a podcast to get some encouragement or inspiration, whether that's around education or whether that's around performing arts, whether that is watching, some creative video to inspire me, whether it's to get rid of more clothes from my cupboard because I want a more minimalist lifestyle, whether that's because I'm dropping off a product sample pack to someone on my way to work because I'm growing my business, then, that's what I'm going to do throughout my day to make sure that I'm heading towards my goals. I don't want to just set a goal and just hope and pray that they're going to happen, but what am I actually doing myself as well as a plan and a strategy to get me to achieve those goals? It just doesn't happen just like that. You need to do the activity that's going to reflect where you are headed. So what does consistency ensure? Well, it makes sure that that we can measure our progress. So if we start off and set our goal, and then 6 months down the track, by having consistency over that time, what we're able to do is actually able to see the growth and the development and the change that has occurred to make milestones and checkpoints in our life to know that we are heading towards our goals. What else does consistency do? Well, it helps us to build accountability in our lives. So it helps to build accountability with ourselves first and foremost, but it also helps to build accountability with others. So if you are able to feel a sense of routine and stability in your life, then it's probably because you're being consistent at something. Whether that's, keeping your house in order and cleaning, maybe it's because you've got a routine consistent routine of doing the dishes every night before you go to bed, so that when you wake up, you've got a fresh kitchen to make your breakfast in. Might be something as simple as that. But by doing that consistency over time, what it does is creates that stability, your security, and your reliability. What you're actually doing as well is you're training your brain. So if you think of the same thing over and over again, well, what you're doing is you're actually rewiring your brain. So that thought goes into the subconscious part of your brain, and it eventually creates your reality. So by doing routine and consistency over time, you're actually forming neural pathways in your brain to make reality happen, to make success inevitable, to make your goals happen. And consistency also helps you to maintain the message or belief or value that you have, so that you know where you're headed in life and why. Say if you drop the ball on your consistency, or if you just pick it up every now and then, or you just do it every second or third day, then what's going to happen is your focus for your goals is going to fade, and your end goal will go in and out of being clear and blurry. So I guess the way that I could think of this is it's like putting your reading glasses on. It becomes clear when you want to focus in what you want to focus on. Blurry. So I guess consistency, what it does is it's like keeping those glasses on. It keeps you focused on your goals. It keeps it loud and clear and proud and, flying high, that banner of what you're trying to achieve. It stays clear and you know exactly where you're headed. So just wanted to ask anyone whoever's watching here on this live, are you consistent in your life, whatever it is? Whether that's with work, whether that's at home life, whether that's with your studies, whether that's with raising your children, whether that's working towards your paying off debt or buying your car or getting your license. What are you doing in your life, and how are you being consistent at that? Like I said, this is something that can be the deciding factor to whether you achieve your goals or not. So consistency means being systematic. It means being regular, doing it daily if you have to. Consistency, even if it's in the morning and at night, whatever you need to do to make sure that it's regular. You need to make sure that you're forming habits, because when you've got your habits, everything becomes easier. Everything feels like it's just momentum. It's creating just that consistency with your short-term goals in order to achieve your long-term goals. It can make you more productive. As you build momentum, you start to hit your targets in life. And, what you do is you start to work your way up or work your way towards whatever success you're heading towards and going to that next level. So, yeah, I guess these are some of the thoughts that I've been thinking about. Thank you for linking in, everyone. And yeah, just wanted to share what's been on my heart. The word is consistency for today. And it can literally be the deciding factor, the difference between those that do achieve their goals and their visions and those that don't. So thanks for watching, everyone.